Agut Ner Shabbos. I realized I recorded again without while I was on mute. So I'm going to try it one more time. The Rambam Hilchis Chametz Matzah. Perik Beis. Halacha Gimel. Talks about Bedikas Chometz and beer Chometz. Not beer Chometz. Bedikas Chometz. And about Rainer. And he divides them into halachas, in two parts. The halacha. Delivery Seifrim. First he writes L'chapes Achar Chometz Machmuis U'Becheirim V'Livdei K'Leitzim V'Kol. Interesting lesson. Take it out of your gvul. Take it out. And then we came to the reserve bacon mashbis nachamet belayla mitchilas leila ba'osale on there. And she belayla kolam mitzuyim b'vatayim v'arnei yafel b'dik. Why do you divide? You should have a different sefer. As I was taking shulchan aruch. Belayla ba'osale l'chapis l'varei chametz. And the next day, why do you write about beer? Okay, he writes later, but why not right now? And then the next day, he put it away in a safe place and bury it. What's this taking out of your whole gvul like? What is gvul? Taking out of the gvul? Where does that come in over there? My Mishnah brings a makir to the second halacha. Earlier, Dalit bacon sachamas there and there. It doesn't bring a makir to the first halacha. Now, he talks about beer in Per Gimel. Shmoy the God of Chav Lev Azev, my Tzacham Zachem Erbuis, and Azavius, and Kabet Samkel, and Nichim Makamechot, and Pilushav Shichus. Why do we, what's this halacha? What is it about? If he wants, he can burn it even the night of Leila Bas. And what Alter Rebbe is on Taflam and Alan writes that it's Tzorch, L'cham is Acher Mavois, L'chayim, L'nivdik, L'tzim, L'gvuliv, L'las is like Mishmat. She was marvelous and done that makes sense. Well, what here? And then the Rambam doesn't mention a word of it. What is it supposed to mean? What is L'tzim, L'gvuliv? Then there's another halach. Here, Gimel Halacha Hey talks about the different stages of Bedikas Chometz. Misha Shachach, Yehizi, like Bodag, Belaylar Bos, and Baidik Bar Bos. They got by Shachis, Shasabir, not Bishasabir, Techachad. Then Abba Regel, like Bodag, Baidik Achar Regel. And here he writes, Kadesh Yivayim, Hashayim, Tzamicham, Travel HaPesach. He writes clearly the reason, which he didn't write in the beginning. So here he suddenly puts in that the reason we're doing Bedikas of beer in the beginning when the main halacha doesn't mention it. Halacha Vav there, he talks about making the bracha. So he says, if you baidik la'achar regel, you don't make a bracha. Why? Doesn't say why. They give answers, but in the end, the Rabbanon, whatever it is, the Rambam says it's Hasav Anoy, and that's why I have to do Bedikas. So why shouldn't I be? It's a chiyuv to do. Why am I not making a bracha on it? So what basically, when you're trying to understand the words of the Rambam, what's mentas? What's the stress on that without talking about beer chametz? Ulai, the Rambam is giving us a understanding or his understanding of what Bedikas Chometz is. And there's two things. There's what's together Bedikas Chometz, and then what's the process of Bedikas Chometz. Process is I run there at night, burn it the next day, but that's not together Bedikas Chometz. Together Bedikas Chometz is like tziyum mikol gvulei. What does it mean? And that's why I think there's a mention beer over here. Perhaps we can explain it with a few things. The Rosh in Siman Yud in our Sugya and Masechta Bosachim writes, also, why don't we make a bracha shechianu on beer chametz? And that's a question of the Rosh asks. It's a question of the Alter Rebbe asks. Everybody asks. Literally, keeping the mitzvahs who ain't el l'tzorech haregel. Since this mitzvah is only is only for tzorech l'sakin habayis u'levar hachometz. Tzorech hamayit. Samchina lazman the regel. That's why you yotze with the shechiyat of regel. So he doesn't say that's strong. He just says seems to be samchina only. Al-Tab is much stronger lush. That's the same question. We should mitzvah zui l'tzorech haregel. L'sakin habayis u'levar hachometz l'tzorech hamayit. Whole reason is l'tzorech hamayit. Not because samchina only. It's more. That's what the bracha shechiana. Now to that is Sifyat Beis goes on and says another line. You know, those who are medagdik to wash their hands before Bedikas Chometz. Even though that you're not supposed to stop wash hands all the time because that takes away it's megasei haruach. He says, but mitzvah since it comes l'taras haregel, under concept, taras haregel. Mitzvah chashuvi will read this. What does it mean, taras haregel? And he writes, as I explained before, where before, and Bedikas. What does taras haregel mean? Where do we say it? Just to note, the mocker of this Alter Rebbe is in the Chuvas Mashal, Simon Pegov. He writes, okay, the Masha Yivdak, Yitar Yoda, that's not considered haughty. It seems the Rai, why it's Taras Haregel, because it's like a roundabout svara. You don't make shechianu because it's a taras haregel. You don't have zarai taras haregel because you don't make shechianu. Like interesting. I don't think that's going to be. The main point is that the mashal is stressing, and that's what Alter Rebbe says. That's what maybe the Rosh is saying. That Bedikas Chometz is not about finding Chametz. Bedikas Chometz is to create a Chametz-free home. Is to be machzik a Chametz-free home. And that means to make a home ready for Yom Tov. A Yom Tov big home. A Pesach big home. We have Pesach kitchen, Pesach home. And that's the Kimisha Kosafti Lamaila, as we mentioned before, because just the ears Taras Haregel is like he said before, the Sakin Habayis Levar Chametz. The beer Chametz is only a means. It's all. What is it all about? It's about creating a home, a Pesach Dika home. That's the Raya. The Raya is that it's made L'Sakin Habayis. Bedikas Chometz is not about Chametz. It's about a house. It's about making the house yontiv, fit for yontiv, Chametz free, Chametz rein. That's what Bayirov means. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's a house that's clean. A house that's a pace of the house. Oh, it's about the house. That's what the Rambam means. They say for him to check the house and make sure Chametz is out of your gvul. Your house is pure. Your house is clean. Your house is rein. It's a Chametz-free house. Machzik zayin a Chametz-free house. And that's why he separates it from the beer Chametz. Beer Chametz is an act. It's a chelik of the mitzvah. Make the bracha on it. Because it's a pu'ula. But that's not what the Bedikas is really about. The Bedikas is about making my house ready for Pesach. And having the house that's capable of having Pesach. That's why the Rambam separates it. And that's the law Yitzir V'Kol Gvulei. Yitzir V'Kol Gvulei is Taras Habayis. Taras Habayis. The Lashon of Taras Habayis, the Lashon of L'Tar Habayis, L'Sakin Habayis. Taras Habayis, Tikkun Habayis. And that's what the Alter Rebbe is referring to. That's what they're all referring to. And that's why it's not shut. You can't make Shechianu because the Shechianu Balan. It's a Yom Tov Shechianu. And that's why the Rambam separates and talks about beer next pair. Because those are the pulas. That's not the mitzvahs of what it's about. It's about creating a home that's chametz free. Like Tzir V'Kol Gvulei. Now, I must say, Kaket, come to gain at the end of Yom Tov, you're not making your house chametz free. It's not about Yom Tov, making your house Yom Tov. It's about making sure you don't have osam no going on. You don't make brachas on that. You don't make a bracha on a negative. So you don't make a bracha on a sakona. You know, like a bracha if it's made to take away the to take away the melach sedemis. Make a bracha so I shouldn't have an osam hano around me. Make a bracha about a positive, a kiyum. That's the bracha. So it's a whole different beer, Bedikas Chometz. That's why there he mentions that beer, because that's all it's about. Getting rid of this hano. Here, it's creating a house for Yom Tov. It's a different type of Bedika. The Bedika of before Yom Tov, during Yom Tov, was a different type of Bedika. And that's why he says that you don't make a bracha now afterwards. I just want to note that it's interesting that when you say, we say Yiratzim by Bia Chametz, all Yiratzim is about it's a horror, everything. It's about Taras Habayis. Ulai. That has to do with this. Upon him, I think that the Bedikas Chometz is not about finding chametz and burning it. It's about creating a home that doesn't have chametz, a home that's roy for Yom. It's a different type of Bedikas Chometz, and if that's taka what Bedikas Chometz is, if that's what Bedikas Chometz is, it makes sense. The Rambam's wording this is very good. That you don't want, it comes out, the Ram doesn't mention obviously anything about making sure there's chametz there in order for me to burn it. It's not the word to chametz. That's not pshat beer Bedikas Chometz. Forget. According to the Rambam, there's no reason for that. In most places, you don't need it. Because it's not about that. It's about making sure as the house is ready for chametz, it's not chametz. I just imagine the house is a house for chametz. I think it might be a mahalach in the Rambam. Kapanim, Shekeyach, Hagut Tavach, Hagut Shabbos, Good Ner Shabbos, Zayin Gesund Stark, Hatzlocher.